And welcome back on this Thursday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. We have rain in the forecast today, 100% rain that is. Or well, actually not quite 100%, but keep an umbrella close. 73 for that high temperature today, which kind of feels weird. Captain, you just said that, so borrowed that line. 51 for that low. Tomorrow, 100% chance of showers, so keep the umbrella close for several days. Looks like we're going to see rain on and off for several days and a lot of rain and then cooler temperatures moving on in. The Christmas parade, the Athens Christmas parade has been postponed. It will not be tonight. It will be next Thursday, and we'll keep you informed of that should there be any additional changes. Captain with the Salvation Army with me this morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Good. Thank you.
I'm glad we can keep you entertained during the beginning of the show.
I'm from North Carolina. I'm staying out of it.
That's okay. I don't blame you, especially with this group up here this morning. Talk about the Salvation Army. My goodness, you guys have been around for how long?
I've been in this area for 100 years. Decatur, Athens, Limestone County.
Your slogan, doing the most good. You
Yep.
know, when you think about the Salvation Army, you never think of any controversies or, you know, you do hear sad stories like they just shared with us of people stealing the poor guys out there with the bell
Yep.
and their little kettles, and that's sad, but I guess people do some desperate things, don't they?
I sure do. That happens every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise to you.
Usually the public catches the thief before the cops can get, and they're thankful that the cops come.
To save them.
Yeah.
They do. So it's extremely safe when you're walking out of like Walmart, for instance, and you see a Salvation Army person there. It's a safe giving.
Sure. Yeah.
Don't feel bad to go ahead and put some change or some money in the kettle.
I would try not to have any, you know, dark areas or anything like that for giving and for donating.
What do you do with the funds?
At Christmas, of course, we run a homeless shelter in Decatur. Helps to support the homeless community, transitional housing, helps support children at Christmas.
Good.
People that are less fortunate, make sure some toys are under the tree. Food, make sure that people get a food box for Christmas.
You know,
So
a lot of times that's the only food they're going to get for Christmas.
Yes,
Unfortunately.
we make sure that they get a substantial amount so they can feed their whole family at Christmas on the Salvation Army. It means a lot to people.
It does. Angel tree, you know, I've seen those. We participated in that with Cross Point Church in the past, and you pick an angel off the tree, either a boy or a girl, and you get a big bag to fill up for them, and
That's right.
That's fun.
Bring it back, and we make sure it gets to a needy family. We do that every year. We have a couple of Angel Tree locations here in Athens at the Cracker Barrel, at the Kmart, and at Walmart in Athens. Get an angel. You've got a couple days left. We need those angels back by the 11th so that we can process them and
Very
make sure they get distributed. Yep.
What is the one thing, if you can say, I mean, I know there's so many different options for people to give out there. Why do you encourage people to give to the Salvation Army?
Well, it's a partnership. We're just asking for the public to partner with us to help those who are less fortunate. And I thank you for your compliment about our reputation. We hope that we have a reputation where a person feels safe about their money is not being misused or not going toward administration. The Salvation Army spends 82 cents of every dollar on the client.
That's important to know how much per
absolutely.
dollar gets spent on the actual charity.
Well, you can look online and find that most charities don't come near that, 82 cents of every dollar.
And that's very important because you want that to go in the right direction.
You really do.
You do.
Yep.
Sleep good at night, too. Some of the locations, so good, and you said Cracker Barrel,
Cracker
Walmart,
Barrel in
Kmart.
Athens, Kmart in Athens, Walmart in Athens. You can get an angel this week and get that back by the first of next week on the 11th, and we appreciate that.
Okay, well, thank you for being with us.
Thank you
Again, the
for
Salvation Army, you never have to worry if you see them out there with their bell and kettle. Go ahead and participate. And, you know, we all have loose change.
Yes.
Constantly,
Yes.
so it's helpful. Well, thank you for being with us this
Okay,
morning.
thank you.
All right. I do want to say, don't forget, too, Channel 48 is actually having their can drive. It takes place at Lowe's this morning and Walmart. So any canned goods that you have and you can drop off, please do that this morning or throughout the day for them today. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. We're going to talk with Greg Crow about probably some delicious yogurt, and I think I want a banana split. I got to do something about these holidays. We'll be back right after this.
Merry Christmas, Jimmy!
So gonna love it. Way, I've seen you since I saw you out at the eye doctor's office that day, a couple months ago.
It'd been more than a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Make it about 6.
Six months
yeah.
ago at
Well,
least.
my eyes are good.
Mine are too.
You had another little problem since then too, though, didn't you?
Had heart surgery since then.
Well, you're looking good to be almost 100.
Yeah.
Looking
Got a
great.
birthday next week.
Yeah, 69 years old. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
By the way, let me go ahead and wish Dusty McLemore a happy birthday today. Today's little Dusty's birthday, so I want to wish him another Roll Tide birthday there, even though we got rolled the other day. You're a
I'll
Bama
wish him
fan.
happy birthday if you see him out. It's okay.
Well, Mayor Ronnie Marks just
Can't wait
arrived in
long.
it. We'll talk about the parade with him in just a second. And Greg, we'll talk with him in just a second, too. First of all, Ardmore's parade is coming up Tuesday night.
Tuesday
Light the
night.
night.
We're
You
going
said
to do
it's the-
something totally different this year than we've ever done before.
What's going to be there, Wayne?
Well, we're going to have it at night, of course, and our theme is Light the Night. We're encouraging everybody to put lights on their floats, their cars, their bicycles, even the walkers to light up and light the night. And we're having prize money for the first 4 places in the
Oh, okay.
judging this year for the first time.
Now, where's the parade going to start?
It's going to start at the high school, go down Ardmore Avenue to the traffic light, turn left on Main Street and go up toward Piggly Wiggly, and then turn around and come back down to the town of Ardmore Park.
Oh, okay, so it's going to go left and then turn around and come right back down through there.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so it'll go in Alabama and Tennessee.
Right.
Now, how many years Ardmore been doing a parade?
Ooh,
goodness.
longer than I can remember.
And this is the first night parade ever?
First night parade.
So why did they decide they just want to try to do something different up there? You
Try
in
to do
charge of it?
something- well, I'm on the committee
Okay.
to plan it. We just wanted to do something different, and we like the idea of having lights on the floats and more Christmas that
pretty.
What
way.
time is the lineup that night?
Well, they start lining up at 5. Judging will be at 5:30, and the parade starts at 6.
All right, now I'm sure the Ardmore band's going to be in it.
Yes.
Any other bands, local bands in
Not
it?
that I know of at this point.
What is a rain date in case it's raining Tuesday night?
Thursday night. the
Thursday
12th.
night, the same night Athens be having theirs.
Right.
And we'll talk more about that in just so. Cash prizes offered here. What else is going on up in the great
First
city of
floor.
Ardmore?
Well, it's almost Christmas time, and it's fixing to get cold.
Yeah, well,
It
I'm wearing
can't
shorts
stop it.
today in honor of it being like 70, but the weather
Thought
is
about
going
it,
to.
but-
One thing you can count on here, it ain't ever the same.
Right.
It was cold last weekend.
It was.
Got a whole lot colder
Going
after
to
Auburn
get
beat
cold
us.
again.
There was
Really
a
quick.
chill going through the house, you know.
Let me mention, Jamie, the grand prize is $350,
Nice.
and then first place is $200, second place is $150, and $100, excuse me. Third place is $50 this year, and you can get applications to be in the parade at both the city and town hall. But if you don't get those, you can show up Tuesday night
Now-
and get in line.
Wayne, do a lot of people that have fancy floats? I'm judging Ripley. The community always wins the one here, and their float looks like it could be in Macy's
It
parade.
does.
Do a lot of people go from parade to parade with their
There
floats
are some
if they
that
can
do
get
that.
it there without tearing it all up?
Yes. Yes, we have some folks in the past from Elkmont, from Elkton. I think we've had some folks from Athens even in the past.
Oh, good. We'll
open
talk
to
about this
everyone.
Tuesday and tomorrow and Tuesday too. Anything else we need to know about the great city of Ardmore?
Not that I can think of right off the top of my
All right,
head.
so big parade
Closed on
coming up, line up. So you don't even just show up if you want to be in the parade.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Get there before
Right.
the parade
If-
starts.
Try to register.
You
but
need to
if
be
you
there
can.
by 5 to
Okay.
register and get in line.
Okay.
And if you're going to be judged, if you want your float judged, there has to be at least one person with the float when the judges come by.
What's considered a float? Is a tractor ain't considered
Well, anything.
anything?
It could be a bicycle, it could be a walker, it could be,
Needs to be lit up.
a
as long as you got a light on it.
golf cart or whatever you want to put in there.
All right. Well, Wayne, Merry Christmas, man. Thanks for coming up.
Looking good.
Well, I appreciate the
Tell
opportunity.
Police Chief Witt and everybody up in Ardmore we said Merry Christmas. Look forward to seeing them on the show before long.
And I hope y'all can be there to film it.
All right, yeah, well,
At
good luck
night,
with that
you'll
one.
be asleep.
But anyway, thanks for coming up, Wayne, and like I say, Merry Christmas. Hey, coming up just to say, we'll talk with Greg Crow, and also Mayor Ronnie Marks has stopped by this morning. He's out bright and early, so y'all hang on.
Merry Christmas, damn it. Happy New Year.
Local and loving